Well, hey everybody, Testing Tuesday time. We're going to talk about the Simplex, but more importantly, we're going to talk about these waterproof headphones by Nokta Makro. Well, if you've been watching the channel any at all, you'll know that I use the Nokta Makro Simplex. Well, about 2 or 3 months ago, I was sent out the waterproof headphones by Nokta Makro that fits the port on the Simplex. And I believe it actually fits the port also on the Amphibio and maybe one other machine as well. They were sent to me by Nokta Makro themselves. Thank you again, Nokta Makro, for sending these out. And basically to test them, see how they do. I have used these a few times in the lake, and I believe I used them once in the ocean as well. No, I did not. I've been using these in freshwater lakes only. And man, I'm just going to tell you straight up, man, these things right here are awesome. Now, you know, you can use this metal detector underwater up to 10 feet, and you don't have to have headphones to do that. You can actually take these headphones off, which I'll do that. And then what you want to do to make sure that you are going to stay waterproof is it has this little rubber cap. You just seal off that port and bam, you are fully waterproof to be underwater up to 10 feet with the Simplex. So let's talk a little bit about not the Simplex itself, but let's just talk about these headphones. Now, these headphones, they fit really well. They have this rubberish material here on top, just for, you know, for comfort on top of your head, and they fit good. They go right over your head just like so, and that's what they look like on that side. That's what they look like on that side, and this is how they look on top. How about that? But anyway, it's got this cord like about any other ones I have, and then it has the port, and that's what it looks like on the inside there. And you just line that baby up, goes on that Simplex. But kind of what I want to talk about really is how you can set these things up once you hook them up to the Simplex. I hook the headphones back up so that way we can kind of show you this. Again, the Simplex has an internal speaker. Also, you can also set up this detector in a vibrate mode, and you can turn it on, and then you hit your settings button over here, and then you go way over here, and we'll deal with that thing right there in just a second. You see that right there? That's the vibrate. You go left, right, and it turns it on. So that way, when your detector goes over anything metal, it has, you hear the audible. All right, so you might be able to hear it, but you hear the sound, and you also, I have a vibrate going on in the handle right here, and that's when you put that vibrate function on. So as we move on, I wanted to show you that vibrate function on the Simplex. Even though we're talking about the headphones, there's 2 settings on these headphones, and that's kind of what I wanted to show you. We got to get to that as we go. But you can set the adjustment of the volume of these headphones up just by going through the settings mode. So if you don't know how to do that, you just hit that settings button, and it brings up that first one. You see these right here, L1, L2, L3, L4, that's low. Then you got H1, 2, 3, and 4, that's high. So what you can do is you can change all of these to high, and then of course you can exit the settings menu, and then the sound of the headphones is much louder. And I'm telling you, it is loud. I'm gonna try to put these up there so you can hear it, but just let you hear this. Maybe you heard a difference, but I can definitely tell a difference when I put them on. There's a definite difference there. And man, that really helps in the water, because sound's different underwater, just different. And so of course, if you're standing up and you still got your head out of water, you know, you probably could get by with that low volume. But when you stick your head underwater, because your ears is going to fill up with water, man, it's helpful to have them babies on high. And that's neat that you can actually change the setting and make them high. So that's cool in itself. So Nokta Makro, good job on the Simplex in doing that. And I hope on this new multi-frequency detector coming out, I hope they also include that as well. I don't know that for a fact, so I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm just telling you I hope that they do, because that having that adjustment of the low volume, high volume, that's excellent. But anyway, just kind of want to throw that out there in my review on these headphones. Now, these headphones can be found at Calico.com. I think it's actually called Calico Detectors, or CalicoMetalDetectors.com. And if I remember correctly, sometimes I fail to do this, I will put a link in the description so that way you can check these things out on CalicoMetalDetectors.com. And if you'll use that code that I put down at the bottom, might save you just a little bit of money. So, and it does help the channel as well. But one thing I will say about these is when you put them in water, they do get a lot of water inside of them. And there's no problem with that. They're waterproof. But these little foam things get water inside of them, and then it actually stays in them. That little water will cool you down, but yeah, a little bit of water stays inside of them there. No big deal. But again, they are waterproof, so there's no problem there. But the comfort level, very good. They got this, they got that material in there, and then that rubber on top, so very comfortable. And then also it has this right here for comfort as well on top of your head. I do find that that little button thing on top of my hat, sometimes wearing headphones, if you don't line that thing up just right, it'll aggravate you to start pushing it on your head and you not realize it. And it'll actually give you a small little headache. So having something with comfort, and then making sure that little button thing ain't sitting right underneath that cuff, that will greatly eliminate you having any kind of soreness on top of your head. But very well built though. It's made for a big wide head. I got a little small head, but it's made for a wider head than me. So but anyway, other than that, that's really all I got to say about it. Good headphones. And again, if you want to check these babies out, CalicoMetalDetectors.com, just click that description down there and click that link, and you'll find it. But anyway, other than that, that's all I got. That's really all I got to say. But hope you have a good day. God bless. We'll see you next time. And always remember to treat other people how you want to be treated.